Yo, what's going on everyone? It is Exhausted coming at you guys with another Splitgate2 video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my video settings for the best frames and the best controller settings. I'm going to have two sets of controller settings and more in-depth video settings for your own individual needs. Now, at the end of the video, I'm also going to be giving some tips and tricks for beginners, as well as showing you guys a crazy gameplay. I dropped 60 kills in the Firecracker game mode, otherwise known as the Search and Destroy game mode in Splitgate2. I went 60 and 14, so a crazy gameplay to show off the settings, and I hope you guys enjoy the video.
Rush me, rush me, rush me, rush me. Not that soon. Works for me, actually. Holy. Holy. Y'all suck. Jesus Christ, how bad are you? I know he's mad. Jeez. We're flowing. We're flowing, we're brewing. They're planning B, but we're not letting them. Oh, wait.
Okay, now I want to get straight into the settings first. Now, I want to start by saying one thing. Under input, if you want to customize your controls, all the way at the very top, this is where you find it. You go to customize controls, controller. This is where you customize every single bind. Another thing that I saw a lot of people getting confused on is how to flip their triggers and bumpers. I personally shoot with my bumpers, aim with my bumpers. This is my portal, this is my equipment. If you are confused on how to do that, I will show you how to do it very quickly right now. Now, I would recommend going through the settings menu with a mouse because it makes this very much easier, but you can still do this on controller. You see these arrows right here on your faction ability cord? This is what you're going to be changing. Use the arrows. You have LBRB, LTRT, and MT. Really simple. And for your use equipment, it's going to be your faction ability for some reason. This is going to be unbound. Bind this to whatever you want to change. Use equipment. Now that that's out of the way, it is time for my personal Splitgate2 settings. I'm going to have two sets of settings here. I'm going to have my personal sense and my friend Akai's sensitivity. I will have timestamps for both of those, so if you want to skip, you could skip. I mean, you're already here. So your horizontal sensitivity is going to be 4, 0.80 on the zoom, 0.1 linear. Your acceleration type is going to be actual. Acceleration time 0.50. I could not get it on exactly 2, so I would put it to 2. And your aim assist strength should be 100%. Of course, if you're on controller, you're going to want all that aim assist. Now, I'm going to explain why I do the settings the way that I do them. Now, 4 is definitely a lower sensitivity. I wanted to run linear because linear is the raw input of your controller. This game is going to be very aim heavy. If you are not good mechanically, and if you can't aim well, and if you do not have a comfortable response curve, you're not going to be successful at this game. But you can use movement to definitely cushion you a little bit if your aim isn't that good in this game. This game is 80% knowledge gap, 20% skill gap, for sure. Like raw mechanical skills, only 20% of it. Your thinking, your plays are going to be 80% of your gameplay. Okay. Now, When you use exponential, that adds a bit of a curve to your joystick, to your aim, a little bit of a cushion to your aim. It's not going to be your raw input. It's going to be more like when you play Call of Duty. And your acceleration type, this is going to be where a lot of people switch up. I come from Halo, so I'm using actual, but a lot of people also use radial. Okay, I think actual is best for when you really get your sense dialed in, the nitty-gritty of it. If you run a lower sense, I would recommend actual, but if you run a higher sense, I would recommend radial. I feel like actual does a little more. You know, radial, you can bump up radial, you can bump up all these on radial, and you know, it won't feel the same if you bump everything up on actual. It just won't. I don't know why. I don't even know what radial is. Okay, all I know is actual, so I'm gonna keep it that way. Now, my acceleration time is gonna be 0.50, and the reason for that is because I don't want it affecting how my aim feels in the middle of a fight. I also don't want it to be too fast or too slow. I mostly have the actual acceleration time like this for faster 360s. When I turn around and when I snap on people, it's because I'm using the actual acceleration time and speed. Now, the speed is fully up to you. I have 2 just because it's what I've gotten comfortable with. But I've seen a lot of people bump it up so they can turn immediately. So they could 360 immediately. A lot of people like a faster sense on this game. The 2 other settings that you're going to see a lot of people change as well is going to be auto sprint, auto jetpack, 2, 3, and vibration. Vibration should be off, okay? It messes with your aim. Just turn it off. Auto jetpack, I tried playing the game with this, I tried playing the game with this off. I personally didn't like it, but a lot of people do. It's on by default, so maybe turn it off, play with it, you know, see how you feel. The auto sprint is also going to be on for me. It's also on by default. I would also mess that up. I would also mess around with that for sure. Now, on to Akai's settings. Akai's settings will be, the video will be linked in the description down below, and I'm going to be going over them right now. His horizontal is going to be 5, vertical 5, zoom sensitivity 0.90, inner dead zone 0.1, outer dead zone 0.1, response curve exponential, acceleration type is radial, acceleration time is 1, and max speed on both of those options, and auto jetpack off. I feel like these settings are more Call of Duty like. Definitely feels more like Call of Duty. That faster, twitchier sense for sure. Now, as you can see, there's 2 things that we both did. Our inner dead zone is 0.01. What I notice when I am playing the game is this game tracks everything. And my aim just felt slightly foggy, slightly weird. And I put it on 0.1, and it just made those little minute changes, those little subtle movements a lot better. Maybe it was placebo. It's only a little change, but I think it definitely made a difference. Now, let's move on to the video settings. This is important right here. This is very important. I am going to be showing you all the best settings for the highest frames and the best visual quality first. Okay, as you can see, my super resolution method is AMD FSR. We'll get into that, but before we do, I want to show you how to get stretched resolution on Splitgate2. Your screen mode should be full screen. You cannot do this in windowed borderless. You cannot. You have to be full screen. Your screen resolution, there's two options to have stretched resolution. You have 1680 by 1050 and 1440 by 1080. I think 1440 by 1080 is the best. It's what I run whenever I play stretched resolution. But 1680 is also very, very good. Now, if I switch to this right now in the video to give you a preview, it is not going to look right. If you want to record your own videos, if you want to stream your own videos, do not do it straight in the game. If you want to record your perspective and still have stretched resolution, you must change the resolution in the game through your NVIDIA control panel. Now, this is a PC only setting. I do not believe you can change this on console. So this is PC only. Change that back to 1920 1080 for the video, but that is how you get stretched resolution. I do notice you get more frames, and I do notice a competitive advantage for sure. Now, this is where we get into all the settings, every single little bit. Your view distance, your everything should be low. Turn it all on low. You want the best frames, turn it all on low. If you want better visual, like if you wear glasses, or if you don't wear glasses but you should wear glasses, maybe turn it to high, maybe turn it to ultra, but I wouldn't. I would keep everything low. Now, my frame generation is currently off. The only reason why you can see it is because I have it selected for the video. Do not use frame generation unless you are using an AMD GPU. I am personally using an NVIDIA RTX 3060 12GB VRAM card. So, why is this on AMD FSR 3? I think it looks better. Honestly, I think it looks so much better. And I can show you right now. I'm going to be doing the same runaround of this map so you can see the frames in the right hand corner of the screen. This map is this map is like a medium-sized map, so I think it gives a really, really good, it's beautiful, of course. It gives a really, really good showcasing of the frames, because you're doing a lot. I'll be doing some portals, moving fast, all that good jazz. So as you can see, I'm currently sitting around like 150, 160, but notice what my game looks like. It looks really, really good, almost like native quality, and it's only unbalanced. So I'm just gonna do a run around here so you can see the 1% lows, you can see the latency, you can see everything. Okay, just a chill little run through. Look at these frames. Pretty good, especially for a beta. Now let's do that on DLSS. Now, DLSS, I do notice this has been changed. When this beta first came out, AMD FSR was the best to run no matter what. But with more testing, I have seen higher frames on DLSS. But look at how shitty my game looks. Oh my god. Doesn't it look like shit? Looks like shit, doesn't it? For what? 10 more frames? 20 more frames? Stupid, really. And I think AMD FSR is the best for that visual quality, same frames, best 1% lows. I just don't like the way this looks. It looks pixely. When I'm shooting at somebody, when they're highlighted red, I just see fucking pixels. I can't shoot at it. I just can't. I want the game to look good. And I think AMD also looks good. I also have tried this on Transformer. The frames are really bad on Transformer for some reason. I don't know why it's so bad on Transformer. But all this testing is going to be on balanced. Okay? It's just for the video, right? You want the videos to look good, so I keep it on balanced. If you want your game to look the best as possible, you're obviously going to want to go to quality or native. And if you want it on the best frames possible, put it on performance, put it on ultra. Now, when it comes to low latency, the low latency is going to be at the top right corner of your screen. I have tried it without NVIDIA Reflex. I've tried it NVIDIA Reflex enabled, and I've tried NVIDIA Reflex with boost. For me personally, it might not be this case for you, but I got the lowest latency off of NVIDIA Reflex plus boost. So if you have an NVIDIA GPU, I will keep it there. Your FPS limit should obviously be absolute max. It does not this game has a really good feature that a lot of games do not have for some reason. When you're tabbed out of this game, it will not keep your frames going. If you're tabbed out, it's going to be 60, 50, 30. It's not going to be crazy frames. So it's not like you're running 500 frames in the menu. You'll be all right. Now, I think that's it for everything. Oh my god, that's beautiful. We're done. Now we can get into the gameplay and the tips and tricks. Now, these tips and tricks are going to be beginner tips and tricks. Okay, if you're a competitive player, you've most likely heard everything that I'm about to go over. Okay, change my loadout. I want to go to arrows just because I'm gonna fall off the map. I need to go to arrows because that's my personal favorite. Okay, so the biggest thing that I see beginners doing is not using their portals. Your portals are your friend. Like I said earlier, this game is 80% intelligence, playmaking, what you're doing, and 20% gun skill. I want you to think about the portals as the most efficient way to rotate around the map. I want you to think where you're going with the portals, okay? You see me, I'm right here. You usually spawn in right here on the map, okay? Right here in the game. When you're here, let's say you want to get to A, the bomb site, right? You're not going to take a portal there, bam, 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 just to get there. Okay? You're not going to run there. Portal here, right? Look at your surroundings. Use your boost. Don't be obvious about it though. You know? When you're moving up, bounce in the cover, you know? Go here. Look at this line of sight. Somebody could shoot you from all the way over there. Somebody could shoot you from here. You got to pay attention. Okay? But you also got to think about where you are going. So, you place a portal here. Place a portal there. Go there. And do that beginning of the game. As soon as you load in, I want you to start every single game throwing a portal out. Okay? Start every single game. Even if it's just this little distance. Look at this. Bam. Right there, it's done. You could boost over there, but oh my god, look. Whole team can see you. If you start a fresh round off of this, people are gonna fry you. Okay? Use your portals. Think about it. Think about it as the best way to rotate around the map. Even if it's just little distances. Right here. Portal. Practice. When you're not in a fight, when you're not doing something, practice your portals, man. Really? And this map, let's say you spawn over here. This is also a super good map start. You load in, right? You hit a portal there. Go in here. Look. You're already in mid, essentially. You're on the right-hand side of the map, but you're already mid. You can take this, go up to mid. You can go on the bottom. You can go up to mid. The other thing you need to think about is the momentum that you bring into your portals. You can do such crazy things. You can portal here, you can portal there, and go right through it with so much momentum. You can rocket ship out of a portal. Okay? Remember, all the momentum that you carry into a portal, you carry out of a portal. Another huge thing I want to go over is knowing your roles and finding the character that you like to play the most, what suits your playstyle. I'm sure you already have an idea of what's going on, but if you don't, I'm here to tell you. When you play Eros, that's for the fastest movement. You're going as fast as possible. You're making flashy plays. It's what all the big dogs do. All the people who don't care about the objective, that's what they play. That's what I play. But if you were more an objective heavy player, somebody who likes to hold down an area, somebody who's more like for the team, you might want to look into playing somebody like Saberisk. If you were somebody who likes to take a fight with a starting advantage, if you want to take every single advantage away from your enemy, if you want to take fights from range, help your teammate, be the best support player that you can be, the Meridian is going to be the best class for you. The Hypersight ability is super good. The Wellness ability is incredibly good. The bubbles that people do, sometimes it makes them unkillable. Now, when it comes to rushing, channeling, and just overall play of the game, none of these are really too different from each other. Yes, the Eros is fast, but the base movement speed doesn't feel faster than the Meridian or the Saberisk. It doesn't. Now, I will say, the guns for Meridian and Saberisk hit way harder than the Eros, in my opinion. I think the Saberisk AR hits super hard. The SMG on the Saberisk also hits super hard. And the Meridian's tap gun, oh my god, it hits hard. I mean, all these weapons are super good. All these weapons are super balanced. And you can tell that these creators actually played the game and made it for the game. No weapon feels overpowered. No weapon feels too underpowered. When it comes to your classes and everything, these perks are purely for your own enjoyment. I don't think there is a meta perk. I don't think there's a meta gun. I think your builds are going to just determine your builds are going to be determined by your playstyle. I like the Sprinter. I have extended mag and I have laser sight. It just helps out the gun a little more. That's it. That's what all the attachments do. They just help out the gun a little more. There's only 2. It's not like Call of Duty where you got 20 attachments. You got to worry about all these builds. This game, you do not have to worry. You do not have to stress about going through that process. You do not have to level up your guns to have a clear advantage. Are the guns better with higher levels? Absolutely. But you already know that. You already know that. The equipment, it's not crazy strong on any of the classes. It's not. I will say, I do think this Rattler SMG, this might be the best gun of the game. This might be the best gun of the game. The Rattler is insane. Oh my god. And the perks for this, like I said, they're just more catered to the playstyle that you play when you select one of these characters. The Saberisk, it's for holding down areas. The Meridian is for holding down range, supporting your teammates, being a team player. The Aurorus, that's your run and gun. Get in deep. That's your first blood player. That's your first person to die player. First engagement and first to die when you're running Aurorus. But I hope y'all enjoyed. Now, on to the rest of the video. I have 34 hours in this game. Literally just hit 34. I am not the most experienced player in the world, but I am definitely not a beginner for sure. I'm a competitive player at heart, and I'm going to look at every single game in a competitive nature. Best way to do everything. So I'm going to make videos on that. If you want more genuine advice, let's say a gameplay video, I'll voice over it or something, and I'll literally tell you exactly what I'm thinking, what I'm doing, just generalness. But when you see the gameplay that I'm about to show at the end of this video, it is not going to be the most Portal techie game. I really like to shoot the gun, you know. If you don't have the gun skill to chow somebody or deal with a chow, because people are going to try and get behind you with these portals. Like, let's say you're shooting somebody here, right? He has the greatest angle on you on the entire planet. Your head is right here. You could basically only shoot somebody's head if you're looking from this perspective, but you can get behind them so easily. This changes up the entire fight. You can change up fights so fast. You can change fights up within seconds in this game, just through the portals. Just through the portals. You don't have to do anything crazy. You can just portal out. You can portal in. You can portal behind somebody. You can portal mid-fight. Is it hard to pull off? Absolutely. But this is why we're learning. All that good jazz. Now, I think that's it for the settings and the little tips and tricks I wanted to give. And I hope you guys enjoy the insane firecracker gameplay. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Firecracker. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1.
Let's bring home the victory.
Hey, yo.
New power weapon in the arena.
Oh my god. I think it came. Ran you.
Double
Oh
kill.
my god.
Firecracker in the ground.
Oh my Jesus.
Payback.
Oh no. What are they fuses?
Round 1.
No.
Just one round. Still plenty of game left
Could
to play.
you? Honestly, the laser might do me better than the grip.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2.
We're on offense this round. And we have to pump the firecracker.
How the fuck did he kill me? Oh, okay. Somebody's on the thing?
Double kill.
Dad. Oh, 2 on there.
Denied.
Firecracker was stopped. We need to plant it again.
I can't hit a headshot to save my life today.
Firecracker taken. Payback.
No!
Remaining.
Come on!
Payback. Firecracker in the ground.
Firecracker ready. Let's hold the zone.
Double kill. Triple kill. Heating up.
There we go.
4 gone.
No.
Firecracker defused.
Bro.
God damn.
They stopped it. Let's hurry up and plant it again.
Firecracker flame. Firecracker in the ground.
Detonation countdown underway. Keep enemy away from the objective.
Heating up. Guardian Angel. Guardian Angel. Double kill. Triple kill.
Oh no.
Round 1.
Yippee!
Thanks
Oh,
a
I have
win for
30
the round.
kills. I'm actually frying.
Five, 4, 3,
I got
2,
13.
1.
Gotta get those kills up, brother.
Lock it down.
Double
Kids did not
kill.
miss all this shit.
Guardian Angel.
No, he's so low. You're so low.
New power weapon in the arena. Payback.
Rush me, rush me, rush me, rush me. Not that soon.
Double
Works for
kill.
me, actually.
Triple kill.
Holy. Holy, holy. Y'all suck. Jesus Christ, how bad are you?
Heating up.
I know he's mad.
Double kill.
Jeez.
1 minute
We're
remaining.
flowing. We're flowing. We're brewing. They're planting B, but we're not letting them.
Oh, wait.
Double kill.
Chow me.
Double kill. On fire.
Come back here. Oh. He's planning B.
Firecracker in the ground.
Opposing team planted a firecracker. Try to defuse it.
Firecracker defused. Avenger. You won the round.
Oh, let's go.
Well done.
I'm gonna try and go for 60 here. I don't know if I can do it though. I'm already at 44. I think I can go 60, maybe. If I try really hard.
5. Match point.
We're on offense again.
Firecracker flame. Double kill.
Oh, wow.
Firecracker picked up.
Oh my god. I should be dead, but I'm not. I should be dead, but I'm not. Oh, he shot me from across
New
the
power
net.
weapon in the arena.
I need the fubara. The fuber. The fuber, the fuber, the fuber. 360. Where is he? Oh, don't go off the map. Cannot go off the map. Repeat, do not go off the map.
That was close.
Yes, he's planting.
Firecracker in the ground.
Detonation countdown underway. Enemies away from the objective.
Oh, not me, not me, not me. I'm not dying like this. No, 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 no. What are you doing? Oh, God. Oh, goodness. You can't be on that. I'm sorry.
Kill. Heating up.
What is happening?
Angel.
He's still on the bomb.
One more.
Double kill. Payback.
Get him off. Yes.
Victory.
Jesus Christ.
That's a W.
60. I got it.
Somebody